Yo, what's poppin'? Yo, what's bitchin' my Tohonga? Uh, yeah, that's what I wanted to do. We're just gonna grab my battery and we're gonna start something, a little different than planned. Alright, so I have Nidhiki here. We're gonna build him. And then, if I feel like it, I'm also gonna attempt that building challenge from last night. It seems like this is how the streams are going. I build something from instructions, and then I build something without instructions. Alright. We're just gonna get this open, because I feel like it. I'm gonna get this done. Let me make sure this doesn't have any information on it. Oh, shit. What if just went flying off on me? Ooh, crap. There's a fucking pube in here. Oh, yeah, that's a pube. Ah, Jesus Christ. Alrighty. Yeah. Yeah, always be careful when ordering from Brickwork. You never know what you're gonna get. That looks good. Alrighty. Awesome. Nidhiki is, in fact, was incredibly cheap. He was also back when he first came out, which was surprising. I didn't know that. When he originally came out, it was $23. Or no, it was $20. And I got him for like 24. And this is like from the 2004 Metro Nui era. So, well, that's cool. 638. This power level is over 9,000. The live stream is now counting up. Last night it counted down. Not sure if there's a difference in that, but yeah. Alrighty. I'm gonna get started here with the instructions. Just gonna move that all to the side. Build Nidhiki. Nidhiki is cool. I mean, granted, he was a little bitch ass in the canon, but oh, thanks. Like I know. 1, 2, 3. All right. You know what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna start putting pins in this, and then if it works, it works. If it doesn't, it doesn't. And I have to find the right one. Is this one same? I'm pretty sure this is the right one though. 2 in the middle, then there's one right there. Yeah, Nidhiki was a bit of a bitch in the canon, but he's still a cool character. I liked how, first of all, he was always made to be a Dark Hunter, no matter what. Like, even where he came from. Because in the lore, he was always very, he was like a stealth kind of guy. Which is cool. None of the other Toa were like that, because they were always public heroes. Because they really didn't do anything wrong. Like, why would you be hiding something if you weren't doing something wrong? But yeah, that was pretty cool. I always like that. And then oh shit, I didn't even know these came in green. Holy crap. Oh, I also have a Gadunka over there. I might build that tomorrow. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. Sure. Wow. Wow, wow. There we are. I still have notifications on. I should probably turn them off while I'm streaming. No one really messages me after work unless I start a conversation with them. So, yeah, that's why I really don't feel the need to turn them off. If it gets too hectic, then I will. But otherwise, it's okay. Yeah, man. I wish Bionicle had a proper send off or something, or give us something. I don't know. Just give us a book that completes the events. Give us our own. Leave it open ended too. Not like cliffhanger open ended, but like wrap up the story. Also be like, there are still many more adventures that would take place, or something like that. I don't know. I think that would be cool. Were these silver or gray? I'm gonna say these are. I'm gonna say these are black, because yeah. Okay. Oh, I put this in the wrong way. Of course. Yeah, man, Bionicle is the shit. It's actually really good. If you ever get a chance to read the Bionicle lore, or just look up the Ultimate Story Reading Order and look it up. Jesus, that piece is torn to shreds. So is this piece. Oh well. Most of them are in okay condition. That one looks okay. And it's older, so. I'm not feeling too gypped. I'm surprised Nidhiki didn't appreciate the price. That wouldn't have surprised me at all. Brutaka definitely increased in price. He was certainly not $80 when he came out. Maybe the Botar combiner set was, but not Brutaka himself. Speaking of which, Golem Paraka, I think, would be cool to have. I want to do this 2 times. Okay. And then we just do this twice in the same order, same way. I should probably wash my hands before. I'll see. I'll stand fine. I'm not sure if that gets all the oils off, but I don't want to have a bunch of minutes in the video where I'm just off screen washing my hands, so I'll have to do for now. I'll tell you what, man. Bionicle lore is great. I could spurg out about it, but I'm not gonna do that because I don't. Well, shit. Where'd it go? Okay. Oh, jeez. Okay. Did I lose it? Where did it go? Fall on my seat? No, it fell down here. Oof. Yeah, I have a problem with losing pieces. I should not be doing that. But, yeah. I grew up with it, so. And even going back and reading it, it's very, it's very intricate, and, obviously, of course. It's I don't think that there are really any plot holes that weren't like redone at all or like left open. Pretty much everything. I mean, besides the ending, obviously. Which that's the only reason I would warn against someone getting into Bionicle is don't. Like, it's a curse. It's a pain that you have to live with every day, knowing that it is quite improbable that you will ever get a Bionicle conclusion or a conclusion to Bionicle. Mad Nui Online game is the only game to make me cry, and I was like 6 when I finished it. Oh, I see. These are the feet. Alright. Let me turn this around. It's a lot of doing the same thing over and over again. Alright. Another thing that has deep lore and also has a massive twist. Shit, I didn't even realize those were like that. I didn't even realize you had these silver pieces. I don't think they're silver though, down here. I think they're black like that. Yeah, they are, okay. But another thing that had big lore is Tails gets trolled, which I just recently got done reading with a friend, and oh my god, that ended the same way as Bionicle. It ended without a conclusion, or definitive conclusion. Also, everything went really wacky towards the end. It was kind of hard to follow, but still, I enjoyed it. It's even better when you have the soundtrack, and you have like different soundtracks going in the background. That was something fun and enjoyable. Is that a crack in there or what? Oh yeah, speaking of Lego quality, yeah, I've been seeing a lot of astromech heads, like the little R2-D2 robots for those unfamiliar, little R2-D2 robots from Star Wars. Those are yeah, the quality on those is not very good anymore. Anyway, when I was a kid, they were always fine, but the printing and everything on them, it just sucks. Like, I can't even joke about how bad that is. He's actually god awful. It is terrible. Because it'll always be on unequally, and it's terrible. It is incredibly terrible. That's kind of sad, because of all things, I didn't think that was going to go downhill. Lego was... Of all the things I thought was going to go downhill, Lego was certainly not one of them. Dude, I hope toys still stay around, because I was just thinking, what might happen in the future if kids... I'm gonna turn the camera. Okay. Alright, hold on. Can I tighten this at all? Just a bit higher. Alright. So, we will. What was I going on about? Oh yeah, kids today they play on tablets and shit. A lot of the stuff that they do is like electronic and everything. Look, I'm a person who enjoys electronics and stuff, and I think that technology has really gone a long way, and I think technology is good and that it's going to advance our society. Um, but at what cost? I think technology isn't inherently evil. It's not some sort of like Satanist product to get you to convert to the devil or whatever. Depending on which side of the coin you are, it's not some biblical biblical thing to convert you over into Christianity. I was using that as that was a very poorly executed should this be down all the way? I guess so. Well, your metaphor, but you get what I'm saying. It's it's not evil. It's just, all things in moderation. If kids like to play on electronics, that's great, but I remember playing with Legos and stuff. Maybe this just makes me a boomer, but I used to play video games a lot as a kid. But when I wasn't doing that, I was doing Legos. And most certainly, that was probably the best thing, was me playing with Legos. Because it got me to expand and be creative. Of course, not very good at it, but, assist was assist. This is I like how that. Are these just gonna stay that way? Oh, I see. Okay. Alright, we're gonna say that. I see how that works. This is actually a pretty cool model. Or nice build, I guess. You don't necessarily refer to. I don't actually know the terminology on that. I've never heard anyone call a Lego thing a model. I've heard them call it builds. That's about it. So this is a pretty good build so far. I kind of don't like that they don't have joints there, just because of the friction. It's kind of loose. Also, the entire torso is loose, but maybe that will get fixed, and it'll just be those, which will be nice. But I should probably do that. That would work a lot better. Why are the little black pins here? Is that to? Oh, that's okay. That's the stop button. Okay. Oh, I get it. But yeah, that is my 2 cents. Analogy. That was the word I was looking for. Analogy. So we're far past that point. Anyway, Everyone has their own little thing, or they do like when they're changing subjects, or they're like want to end a sentence. I guess I only do that on here though. I don't do that in real life. IRL, as the kids say. So I'm technically an adult. Boston makes me feel good. Boston. It's honestly, that was another thing I was thinking about too today. In terms of which community reflects their like core material the most, I would honestly have to say Bionicle, because when you read the lore of Bionicle, it's all really connected. And I was active in the community under a different alias a while ago. And you know, I wasn't exactly popular, but I was with popular people who had followings, and I was in like a little Skype group with them. And I see him pop up every now and then, and it's the same people. Like, it's crazy, honestly, how tightly knit the community is, and that's nice, to be quite honest. I mean, it's nice, but at the same time, man, like, there's enough people in it that, like, you know, you can go out and you can meet new people, but it's also small enough that you'll run into the old people still. And that's nice. You know, it's not a bad thing. It's pre-based, as the kids say. I'll tell you what, though. I'm sure I would like to see someone do a conclusion for Spherus Magna. I would actually, okay, not gonna lie, since Bionicle is pretty much then the water, I would not mind at all writing a conclusion. Once I get my lore established and everything. And read through all the Greg Farsity, stuff. Which that's what I'm gonna have to do as well. To become a lore master. If I was to have cardinal knowledge of anything, it'd be Bionicle. That's just because the series is so good. It didn't end on like a sour note or anything. It just never got an ending. Like, things were actually starting to get interesting, is what the worst part about it is. If things were just sort of like, alright, like, they go off and they do their own thing. Like, that would have been a fine ending. It wasn't. It was quite literally, things are only just getting started. And one of my favorite characters was going to play a major role in that saga. And that kind of makes me mad that it never happened. But, you know, whatever. I believe those things, the questions and stuff with Greg went all the way up to 2017. And then stopped there. I don't know what he's doing now. But, not in terms of questioning his work. I just literally don't know, like, what he's working on. Maybe he's not working on anything. That'd be kind of sad if he doesn't have any work. Should go back and write proper ending for Bionicle. Or maybe do like a Half-Life thing, I don't know. Where like they release Epistle 3, which is basically the end of Half-Life. That would be alright with that. They just write a super long script format of everything. But, yeah, you can only hope and dream so much. Or you can hope and dream. But, that happens. It's up for fate to decide. I was on the Custom Bionicle Wiki today, and I saw a mask called the Mask of Victory, and when used, it grants the user victory. I found that kind of funny, because of all, like, overpowered masks. That one. And it says, it doesn't necessarily, like, it gives you power. It doesn't give you necessarily, like, super strength. It gives you a mutation that will help you win. Which I guess is okay. This is not very stable. But, it's also not a very big Titan. So those, I think, the smaller Titans, actually. Boston makes me feel good, feel good. Alright, we're gonna use this, which is actually pretty cool. I like this little line. After this, I don't know what I'm gonna do after this. I might break for a little bit, and then come back, and we'll try building stuff. I've already had dinner, so it's not like I need to eat again. I know there was something I wanted to look at least before I finish. It's a thread that I wanted to look at. On Bonkles. Wait, did I just... I'm such an idiot. Jesus Christ. Yeah. Eventually, what I would like to do is, I have some pretty cool concepts for one character, or for a team for the Spherus Magnum saga of the story, and I think that would be good, or I think that would be pretty cool. A lot cooler than most of my other ideas. Because primarily, the most common mocks that I see are Toa and like Dark Hunters and shit, like, but I never see any Skakti, like none whatsoever. And I would think like Skakti were fucking cool, dude. Sorry, but they're pretty good. Skakti were awesome. If some of you lorelets out there don't know what I'm talking about, it's the race of the Paraka. By the way, Paraka is the N-word of Bionicle. So that's why I say Skakti. Also, I was referring to their race and not the actual team. Of course, I didn't. Obviously, I didn't. Like, it's quite literally the word that no one uses unless, you know, it's a derogatory term. At least in the lore, it is. Um. But yeah, the Skakti were a pretty cool race, and I personally really wanted to. I was never one for Skakti, like even my own like self locks are Toa, but I want to make a Skakti just because I think it would be cool. And I don't see very many of them, which is odd. I would think that I would see more, but I don't. And here's the head. Oh shit! You dropped a piece. Is that the piece? What the heck? Why is it down here again? There's another one that fell. Another yellow transparent piece. It's quite peculiar. Wait, so that would have had to mean I only put one yellow piece in that transparent piece in there. Ah, Jesus. I didn't think that would happen, but it did. So here's where we are. Well, that's fine. I'm gonna just put all my pieces right here. Just alright. So how do we do this? Slide this in here like that, and then close it down like that. That's quite awkward. But my OCD is making me align the pins with the correct thing. What? They do understand that was a very weird way of doing it. That was incredibly weird. Alright. Oh, that's right. That's why I kept it like that. And then you have disc launchers and such. Yeah, another thing I was going to do is I was going to have like 6 as a main team. For Spheres Magnum, but I don't know. I also don't want them to be like crazy overpowered. Like the like for instance, I have one that is Toe of Fire with Mask of Light, which I had a good backstory for how he got. It had nothing to do with talking to him himself. just don't want him to be too overpowered. Because the element of light is just naturally very, very versatile, especially in the world of Bionicle. Yo, yo, Paraka. Yo, yo. Oh, I see. That's cool. Alrighty, we'll, right there. Oh, did I put him on backwards? Oh wait, no, I just put his head on backwards. I'm an idiot, okay. Hey, don't mind me, I'm just a little bit, kid. Certainly, it's not a bad build by any means. Right there. At all. Like, it actually is, actually very nice. It was small and it was simple. Easy to put together. Yeah, right. Oh, okay. Green pieces over here. I was gonna say, of all the pieces, they got a green arm piece. I like these dark green pieces. I don't think I had like a lot of these, if any. Now I might have enough to like constitute a whole bin for them. Let's see. What do we do? Oh, okay, I see. These right here. Oh, give you an extra one, huh? Alright. So, put that in there. That. Flip these out. Then we're gonna... Ooh, that's cool. I like that. Can't really, he's gotta like put it back. Backstory was quite sad for Nidhiki, but what, you know. There he is, in all his glory. Okay. Let's drop the dice, that's fine. But, yeah. So that's Nidhiki. I'm gonna take a short break. Then we'll probably be back. Alrighty. We'll be back later, probably with another build. I don't feel too burnt out just yet. Alright. Until then.